welcome to this catalogue tour of the 2011-2012 Idea Book and Catalogue from Stampin' Up. I'm really excited to be able to share this with you. I think Stampin' Up are giving us a gorgeous catalogue and I can't wait to play with lots of the products in it. However, there's something I want you to do when you first unwrap your catalogue and before you spend hours pouring through it, that is of course apart from watching the video. I want you just to take the little bookmark out, have a little bit of a look. It features some of the products you're going to find inside. Put it to one side for a moment, then pick up your catalogue and do something you were always told never to do with a book at school, but this is fun. Just watch this. There you go. Does that work on the camera? Can you see the little flower growing? Hours of fun to be had there, so thank you Stampin' Up for that little extra. Okay, so moving on to the catalogue itself, because I know that's what you really want to see. Gorgeous cover, do take a moment to stroke it if you feel the need, absolutely fine. Now I'm not going to go through every single page of the catalogue, you can do that on your own. I do just want however to take a couple of moments just to show you some of what I think are the absolute highlights. Okay, so very early on you get this gorgeous double page spread showing you all the colours, and the first thing you'll notice is the fabulous new in colours. They're down here. Let me just show you them a little bit closer up. You have the wonderful Lucky Limeade. This is a gorgeous vibrant green. You have the beautiful Pool Party, and I do have to admit I am totally in love with Pool Party. I know you're going to be seeing an awful lot of it. The gorgeous Indigo Island here, beautiful, beautiful blue. The fabulous Wisteria Wonder looks absolutely stunning with last year's Concord in colour Concord Crush, with a number of the other purples that we have in the range and all the other colours. And then it's being a little bit naughty, but here we go. Then we have the Calypso Coral. I've got a number of friends who wear this colour a lot. This colour reminds me of them. Absolutely gorgeous. It's going to look stunning with your autumn projects and absolutely fabulous through the rest of the year as well. So those are our new in colours we get to work with. I know we're going to have a lot of fun with them. And the bookmark, you may notice, is made with the Lucky Limeade there and some of the Calypso Coral. Moving swiftly on, you'll see that we very quickly get to the page about hosting a workshop. I would encourage you just to spend a couple of moments looking at that page. You'll see there are now some even better, even more flexible benefits of being a hostess. Now you can either have a party in person, they're a lot of fun and I'd love to come and share Stampin' Up with you in person rather than by video, or if you can't have a party, we can't do it another way, there are a couple of other ways you can benefit from the hostess system as well. Firstly, you could join one of my hostess clubs. In those you commit to spending £15 a month for 10 months, and in one of those months you get to be hostess. Or you could have a virtual party, so a little bit like we're talking now, we'd have a party that way as well. If you want to know more, do just give me a call, because I think when you see these hostess stamp sets you're going to want to get your hands on them, and the only way you can get your hands on them is by hosting a party. There's this gorgeous birthday greetings set, there's this lovely flowers. I know a lot of you have got the punch that goes with those, so there's some more stamps to coordinate, beautiful papers. I'm loving Simply Soft. I've played with that one quite a little bit, loving it to bits. The very stylish one here, some more tags. I love Ain't Love Grand, can't wait to play particularly with that hot air balloon. And all of you know I've got a thing about butterflies, so you can imagine how excited I am about precious butterflies. Then we have the, I shall breathe otherwise we won't get to the end of this. Then we have the a la carte stamps. These are individual stamps, again some of them coordinating with bunches. Then we move on to the seasonal ones, and you'll see, very excited about this, we have Halloween stamps and Halloween papers for the first time. So there's a lovely Frightful Sight product suite, as well as a couple of wheels with Halloween on, so I'm sure you'll enjoy doing those. More Christmas stamps, some of our favourites stay, some new ones like Pool Party with those adorable things to colour in. The very traditional ones on this stage, and the Hollyberry Bouquet suite, absolutely gorgeous, very, very sparkly papers in real life. More of our favourites are still here, which is fantastic. Then we get on to Valentine's and Easter's. Then we move on to occasions, so birthdays, all sorts of things like that. Button Buddy's sure to be a favourite. Very excited about Pennant Parade, because it's got a punch to match it. You can use it all year round. Loving Avery. It's part of the Nursery Nest suite, but I don't think it's just for babies. I think that's a very, very stylish stamp set. Lots of favourites here, special stamps for teachers and pet lovers. Moving on. And then we get to the nature section. Some of my absolute favourites are in here. I'm just going to flick through quickly. You'll see Greenhouse Garden. And I want to stop here for a moment at the gorgeous Everything Eleanor. That's the stamp set I used to make your bookmarks, so we're just going to pop that there so we don't lose it. There we go. We know to come back to that. Moving on, more of our favourites with nature, and then onto the gorgeous, gorgeous elements. I absolutely love this page. There's not a single project on it I don't want to make. You'll see the tree that you saw at the front of the catalogue with the gorgeous Timeless Portrait suite. All those things coordinate, pile of prints, absolutely fabulous with it, more elements, some of my favourites. I want to stop just for a moment here at the Flirtatious suite, partly because I need to breathe and partly because I want to show you something else. You'll see that we've got a Speciality Designer Series paper set with this, and that includes these gorgeous doily sheets, which you can either use complete or you can cut out and use the doilies individually. This is the sheet in Pumpkin Pie, there's another sheet in Melon Mambo, and both are white on the back, meaning you can either use them as white or you can colour them to whatever you want. Absolutely adorable addition to your projects, though. I was very excited about that. Stamp sets to match. You'll notice a little punchline around there, more of that to come. Moving on, we then get on to some of our old favourites. We get on to backgrounds, including wood grain, and then we get on to the greetings. Absolutely gorgeous greetings this year. A couple of sets I wanted to point out, petite pairs, absolutely fantastic individually, or you can use them together. The family, for my family, you've got the Creatively Yours. If you're making somebody a special gift, what better way to show them that you made it than with a stamp like that. Some more Delightful Dozen greetings, using for just about every occasion, including Halloween. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then we get to the bit of the catalogue, which, if you can get through the excitement of the stamps, I think is probably the most exciting bit. This is where we get into the colour products, the card, the ink, and all those things that really make your stamps come to life. You've got the gorgeous in colour page, you've got the brights, you've got the regals and the subtles and the neutrals. You'll find all the details on those pages of what you can buy in each of those colours, and you'll notice now that you can get ribbon in almost all of our colours. How fantastic is that? You'll spot that you can get individual re-inkers, and you'll spot that you can get your 12x12 and your A4 card in either individual packs or combinations. More on the basics page, just a couple of highlights to point out. Gold and silver card, yay! Square envelopes, can't wait, that's fantastic. And then you get onto the actual designer series paper. Mocha Morning Speciality is just adorable. For those paper strokers out there, this is an absolute must. It's very, very tactile. More gorgeous papers. I can't wait to scrapbook with all of them. My only problem is going to be deciding which one to use first. Nice problem to have, though. We also have the Simply Scrapping kits. If you're new to scrapping, these are fantastic value and ideal for putting together quick albums. I'm adoring Tea Time in particular. Can't wait to play with that one, especially as when you get to this page you'll see there's an album that matches. How lush. We've got the Simply Sent kits. These are fantastic if you need quick cards, or if you're new to stamping, or if you want to give somebody something to help them on their stamping journey when they're just starting out. And then ta-ta-ta, we have designer fabric. These fabrics are gorgeous. In each pack you get 3 pieces, all of which are a little bit larger than a fat quarter, and they coordinate with the Stampin' Up colours and with our stamp sets and things. I'm going to have a lot of fun with those. I'm not a seamstress yet, but I can see it happening over the next year. You might want to watch my journey, and if you're already a seamstress, any hints and tips gratefully received. Moving on to the ribbon, I did just want to show you one of my absolute favourites on here. You may notice we've got this gorgeous scalloped spotted ribbon. How beautiful is that? This is it in chocolate chip. It comes in all sorts of other colours as well. We've got more colours seam binding, and we've also got this gorgeous new lace ribbon. How pretty. It's going to be fantastic with both fabric and paper projects. This is the Victoria lace, absolutely stunning. Can't wait to be using that. I've just got this little piece and I'm keeping it until I know what I want to do. What we've also got is all sorts of new brads. I want to just share with you very quickly the antique brads. You'll notice this year that brads generally have got cheaper. This is just a small selection from the pack. You get 5 different designs and you get 4 of each one, and I think they're fantastic value. There we go, there are the 5. Let's just move those out of the way. There you go. Absolutely gorgeous. They're going to really transform your project, and you get 20 of them for just £5.50. We also have the sparkly glimmer brads. These are the Brights collection. How fantastic are those? They're going to look absolutely stunning for giving the projects just a little bit of sparkle without too much mess. Absolutely love those, and they make a good noise when you put them in the pot. Moving on, you'll see that we've now got embossing powders in all sorts of colours. We've got all the colouring tools, and I'm just going to jump to the punch page. We've got some gorgeous new punches, including this one. This is the lace ribbon border. It's a two-handed punch. You're going to need to use both hands like that to punch it. It's very big and clunky, very sturdy, but when you do, you get a beautiful piece of punch card like this. Absolutely fabulous. This is punched from Not Quite Navy cardstock. How pretty is that? We've also got other new punches. Do check them out. I know you're going to love them. And then we get the Big Shot. Lots of new products for the Big Shot, which I know will get you thinking creatively. There's also the Doctor's Bag. I know some of you have seen mine and fallen in love with it. You can get one of your own now. Absolutely fantastic for transporting your Big Shot and for keeping all your Big Shot things together. Lots of new dies. There's the die that the bookmark was made with. You'll notice here that the sandwiches that you need to put through your Big Shot are on all the pages, and the dies that are in dark green, like this, are exclusive to Stampin' Up, while those that are paler are available from other suppliers as well. So lots of new things for the Big Shot. Then we move on to the wheels, lots of new wheels, the clear blocks, the storage for them. A really, really handy couple of pages this. It might not look that exciting, but you've got an index of all the wheels and you've got an index of all the stamp sets. Fantastic just for keeping an eye on what's in here. And I know some of you like to mark off on your catalogue what you've got, what you haven't, and this is a great way of keeping in touch with that. I'm then going to just jump to the second to last page. You've got here the information on joining Stampin' Up. If you're looking for a way of sharing your hobby and making some money at the same time, joining Stampin' Up and joining my team would be a fantastic option for you. The starter kit itself is brilliant value. For £119 you get £250 worth of product, and it's customisable, so if you've already got some supplies and you want to tweak it, that's absolutely fine. If making money sharing what you love is interesting to you, give me a call and we'll talk some more. So, go and get yourself a cup of tea, maybe a cup of coffee, maybe a glass of wine, sit down, take your time, enjoy the new idea book and catalogue, and if there's anything I can help you with, give me a shout. Thanks for watching, bye!